The alien crew drifted through the vast emptiness of space, their ship, battered and broken, a ghostly relic of its former glory. The captain of the ship, a being of translucent blue skin and shimmering eyes, gazed at the broken console, the faint hum of failing life support systems barely masking the despair that settled over the crew. The message they had sent was their last hope, a plea for assistance, sent out into the endless void of the galaxy. Their language was ancient, their technology advanced, but now they were as vulnerable as the smallest creature stranded in a storm. Far across the galaxy, on a planet called Earth, a young fighter pilot known for his unmatched skill and daring maneuvers prepared for another day of rigorous training. His name was Rylan Storm, a name whispered with both admiration and envy among his peers. His jet black flight suit clung to his athletic frame as he strode through the hangar, his keen eyes scanning the rows of advanced spacecraft. Rylan was a legend in the making, the kind of pilot who could turn the tide of any battle. Yet even he could not have foreseen the challenge that awaited him. As Rylan climbed into the cockpit of his sleek fighter, a small device embedded in the console began to blink. It was an experimental communication device capable of intercepting signals from deep space. Rylan raised an eyebrow at the unusual activity. The device crackled and hissed before projecting an image of the alien captain. Her luminous eyes filled with desperation and a sense of urgency. She spoke in a language unknown to him, but the device translated her words into a robotic monotone voice that conveyed the gravity of the situation. "We are the crew of the Luminar, stranded on the edge of the Andromeda sector. Our ship is failing, and our lives are in danger. We require immediate assistance," the voice said before the transmission flickered and faded, leaving Rylan with a choice that would alter the course of his life. Without hesitation, Rylan engaged the ship's autopilot and informed his commanding officer of the situation. The officer, known for his pragmatic nature, dismissed the transmission as a probable hoax. But Rylan's instincts told him otherwise. He knew that genuine pleas for help carried a certain weight, one that could not be ignored. He made the decision to investigate on his own, risking his career and perhaps his life. As Rylan's fighter roared into the blackness of space, he navigated through asteroid fields and uncharted regions. Guided only by the faint trace of the alien distress signal, the journey was treacherous, the fighter's shields crackling as debris scraped against the hull. But Rylan's skill kept him alive, his hands steady on the controls, his mind focused on the mission ahead. After hours of tense travel, the Luminar came into view. It was a magnificent ship, even in its crippled state. Its once glowing hull, now dimmed and marred by jagged scars of battle. Rylan's fighter docked carefully with the alien vessel, his heart pounding with both anticipation and unease as he stepped out of his cockpit into the dimly lit corridors of the Luminar. He was greeted by the alien captain, her presence both ethereal and commanding. She explained their plight. Their ship had been ambushed by rogue scavengers, their crew scattered and their power source nearly depleted. Rylan offered his assistance. Knowing that the odds were against them, he worked alongside the aliens. Their technology, both awe-inspiring and bewildering to him, the crew watched with cautious hope as Rylan's determination breathed new life into their dire situation. He devised a plan to repair their ship, using parts from his own fighter, a risky gamble that could leave him stranded as well. The work was grueling, the Luminar systems unfamiliar and intricate. But Rylan's resourcefulness shone through. The alien captain, whose name translated roughly to Lyra, shared her gratitude and admiration for his courage. As they worked side by side, they began to understand one another on a deeper level, their languages and cultures bridging the gap through shared purpose and trust. Just as progress seemed within reach, the rogue scavengers who had crippled the Luminar returned their ships. Swarming like predators, sensing weakened prey, Rylan sprang into action. commandeering one of the alien fighters, its controls vastly different from his own. But his adaptability proved invaluable. He soared into the fray, dodging enemy fire and striking with precision. The alien crew rallied behind him, their spirits lifted by his bravery and skill. The battle raged on the vacuum of space, lit by explosions and the streaks of energy weapons. Rylan pushed the limits of his abilities, weaving through the chaos with a finesse that left even the scavengers awestruck. His leadership and daring turned the tide, forcing the enemy to retreat and leaving the Luminar safe for the moment. With the immediate threat neutralized, Rylan and the alien crew redoubled their efforts to repair the ship. Their bond growing stronger with each passing hour, the Luminar system slowly came back online. Its once failing power core now stabilized by the ingenious modifications they had made together. As the Luminar prepared to leave the desolate region of space, Lyra extended an offer to Rylan, one that would change his life forever. She invited him to join their crew to explore the galaxy and to share in the wonders and challenges of the universe beyond his home planet. Rylan hesitated, his mind racing with the implications of such a decision, but he knew that his heart had already made its choice. The stars called to him, their endless expanse promising adventure and purpose. He accepted Lyra's offer, stepping onto the Luminar's bridge as a member of their crew. Together, they ventured into the unknown, their journey a testament to the power of courage and collaboration in the face of adversity. The alien crew and Earth's top fighter pilot, united by fate and guided by the unyielding spirit of exploration. Their story, a beacon of hope. In a galaxy filled with mystery and wonder, their tale only just beginning. As they set their sights on the stars and the endless possibilities that awaited them in the uncharted expanse of the universe,